Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Where y'all pappy at? Where is he? Men wearing skirts is the new trend in Atlanta.
What?
Well, I'll be God. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. There's a new trend going around in Atlanta with our young men. They want to wear skirts, y'all. I know y'all said, Sandfay girl, it's just for a moment. It's just for a moment, Sandfay. Give them a little credit. They're just trying to be who they are. So you trying to tell me a straight man, grown man, want to be walking around here with short skirts on? I'm not talking long skirts. I'm talking short, mini skirts on. So that is a straight man. He can't go both ways. He's only straight wearing a skirt. Women, are you okay with your man walking down the street, in the park, going to the movies, going out for dinner in a restaurant? He walks in with a short mini skirt, shorter than your damn dress. Is that okay? Put it on down there in the comment section. I'm going to show y'all a few videos about what's happening, and make sure you watch the whole entire video because you don't want to miss nothing. Not one thing. Thanks for buying a soap. Thanks for the super chats. Super thanks. That's what I'm trying to say. Thanks for the PayPal, the Cash App, to buy me a coffee, because y'all know I love me some coffee. Thank you so very much. All right. Perfume oil. Give it a few more days, and it's coming out this week, okay? It's going to be amazing, y'all. It's amazing. It ain't like that other perfume oil that you be buying on the streets for $10. It ain't like that. Oh, no. It's much better. Much better. Premium quality. That's all I do, okay? If you want cheaper, you have to go to the man on the street, okay? Moving right along. Let me pull up this first video. God. Lord, I hate playing it. Listen, watch. Pay close attention, because this could be your son. Your son, men and women, your child.
All right, it's official. Atlanta is not a real place. I don't know what y'all got going on in Atlanta, but y'all not real. It's not a real place. I don't know what country Atlanta is, but it's not a part of the United States. I just watched a video of a guy saying that he made skirts. I'm thinking cool, like, hey, he helping the girls out. Why at the end of the video the skirts is for the men? Men wearing skirts in Atlanta now?
Oops, sorry. Still gotta get used to the system. No, not all men, but it's trending, y'all. And we know what happens when things start trending. Other people start doing the same thing. Same thing. Let me put it back. It's gonna start over. Sorry about that.
All right, it's official. Atlanta is not a real place. I don't know what y'all got going on in Atlanta, but y'all not real. It's not a real place. I don't know what country Atlanta is, but it's not a part of the United States. I just watched a video of a guy saying that he made skirts. I'm thinking cool, like, hey, he helping the girls out. Why at the end of the video the skirts is for the men? Men wearing skirts in Atlanta now? Y'all not real.
I really haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen it, but like I said, I don't live in Atlanta, so I live about maybe 45 minutes away from Atlanta, maybe close to an hour or whatever. But I have not seen that. I haven't.
Not real. And then he went on to say, hey, thanks for helping me out. We almost sold out. Sold out? Bucko, what? First it was the skinny jeans. All right, cool. You know, we can get past that. Whatever. Then y'all moved on to the crop shirts. Pushing it. Now we at skirts. Women can't have shit, boy.
We sure can't have nothing. Y'all just want to be just like us. Can't have anything. Skinny jeans, when that came out, I was like, oh my God. Men wearing skinny jeans? Why? Why are you doing it? Skinny jeans? But that was the trend, y'all. That's what they like. They like what women like. What does that tell you about some of our men of today? What does that tell you? You don't think something funny is going on here? You don't. You don't.
And this ain't even no hate, but I'm like genuinely curious. Like, is this what we coming to now? Because if so, bring back the draft.
Right.
Send their asses back. All right. Bring back welding. Put that back in school. Bring back electricians. All right. Don't nobody. This what we doing now? And
that's what we doing, and that's what they're gonna continue to do. They programming your sons. They want one nation, one country to be whole, just unisex. You can wear skirts, you can wear pants, you can make love to each other. Men can make love with men, women can make love with women, where even though it's going on now, but they want the majority of the people to be able to love the same sex. Make love. Let's all be flower children from way back in the day. Let's make love. We don't care what you got between your legs. We don't care. We just want to be as one, united as one. No more division. No more male. No more female. Unisex. Yeah.
Don't get on my post talking none of that cash stuff about we gonna switch cheese. You old. Listen, I keep that thing on me too, and I don't miss. All right. I'm just genuinely curious about is this what's going on now? Is this what Atlanta is?
Like I said, I don't go in Atlanta like that. So I don't know what's going on in Atlanta. Very seldom I go up there, like if I'm going to IKEA or I'm going out up in Buckhead somewhere to a really nice restaurant. Maybe, I might see it then. I don't know. But if any of you live in Atlanta area, tell me, have you seen this trend yet? Have you seen it? But you know good and well now. Listen to me good. If it starts here, like the skinny jeans did, I don't know where it started. But once a trend starts, it spreads. It's going to spread to other counties or the cities, other states. It's going to spread across this great United States of America. And y'all going to have to see y'all little boys walking around with skirts on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, middle school, high school. You're going to see them walking around with skirts on. Where they pappy at? Where's they daddy? As a single mom, hell, I wouldn't allow that myself, okay? But they said these men are grown, but they look like boys to me. They look like boys. I don't know if they are or not. Moving right along to the next video. All right, I'm telling y'all something else.
I don't know what's going on with our youngsters today, but this is getting out of hand. So apparently, in that certain segment of the black community, there's a new trend going on, and that's men with skirts. Now, granted, I'm not passing any judgment, but all I can say is these kids need fathers in their lives.
I totally agree. Do you actually think there were fathers in their life or in their life right now? Maybe they only see their dad every now and then, okay? But you think their dad will pull them aside and talk to them or something? Son, don't do this, son. You're embarrassing me, okay? Men don't wear skirts. They don't. That's for women. Why are you walking around with your legs showing like that? Short mini skirt at that. It's not even long enough to even cover up your legs. Why? What's the reasoning? You think it's cute? Son, are you gay? Just admit that you're gay. Admit it. Whew.
Because the single mothers that's raising them is not doing a very good job.
He ain't lying. They're not doing a very good job, because if you let your child walk out looking like that, some of them ain't even working, but you're going to go out and buy them a skirt because it's trendy, because it's in style, or even if you don't buy it, and they go get a skirt from their friends, somebody give them money, they go buy a skirt. Now, my thing is, are the schools going to let them go to school with a skirt on? Are they going to say, no, you can't do that? Or are they going to have to be like, well, we can't discriminate. We can't do that because we don't know if they're gay or not. We can't do that. We got to let them come inside with a skirt on. We may tell them the skirts need to be a little bit longer now, and you got to wear shorts underneath your skirt so we can't see your balls hanging out. Well, you're going to have to do something. What if that dang-a-lang falls out? What if it fall out? Huh? What if that thing fall out? Moving right along, y'all. Ooh, Lord.
Is that Atlanta has put themselves on the map once again. They have a style that they are saying that this is a trending style of men wearing skirts and dresses, okay, out in the public. Now, I have a family member that is part of the gay community. Now, this family member said that with this, what we are seeing is a bunch of down low men that is coming out of the closet. Is what we...
Damn. I keep doing that. But you know what? He ain't lying. He is not lying. You got to be down low. Because what straight man, like I said, keep doing that. Who would do that? What straight man would walk around in a damn skirt? Huh? You tell me. Put it on down in the comment section. What straight man would do that? Okay, here you go again.
Is that Atlanta has put themselves on the map once again. They have a style that they are saying that this is a trending style of men wearing skirts and dresses, okay, out in the public. Now, I have a family member that is part of the gay community. Now, this family member said that with this, what we are seeing is a bunch of down low men that is coming out of the closet, is what we're seeing that's going down in Atlanta. And I truly believe this is what we're seeing. We are seeing a bunch of down low men that is coming out of the closet, okay? Because, see, they pretend to be straight during the day, and then they become gay at night, okay?
Now, you know Atlanta is considered the place where there's most gay men. The most gay men are in Atlanta. That's what they say. I don't know. Hell, I don't count. I have no idea. Okay. But I know when I go there, I see a lot of them. I see a lot of them waving, having on dresses and, makeup, looking good. That red dress is cute. Okay. What that guy had on. But there's a lot of them there. I don't hate them. I don't discriminate. I don't care what people do in their life. I don't care what you wear. I don't care. Okay. But don't get mad and upset when you see people staring and looking at you. Okay. Because that is not the norm. They're trying to make it the norm, but it's not the norm. So you're going to get mad because people look at you strangely? What the hell did you put that on for? If I go out, me myself, being a straight person, go out putting something on looking stupid, they're going to look at me. Okay. Whether I'm straight, gay, whatever. Okay. So don't get mad. Get mad at yourself for going outside looking stupid as hell. All right. Moving right along.
So you have to really pick a side, which side you on. But it appears that they want both sides. They want the man side and they definitely want the gay side, because if not, they would not put on a dress. Okay. So the sad part is it is showing our young men bad habits, okay? Because, see, when they put on a dress, a skirt and walk down the street, and someone that's rocking a gay lifestyle, how could that person tell that you are straight, okay?
That's the first thing that's going to go through your mind. You see the guy with the red dress, long dress. I would be so embarrassed if that was my son. I'd be like, you can't come to my house with that mess on. You cannot come to my house, no function, no nothing. I'm not going out with you, and you got on a damn dress. Don't come to my house with that mess. I ain't lying. Some of y'all allow that, and you're supposed to be the parent. Well, I want to see my child. Well, hell, if your child want to see you, then he would do as you say. Evidently, he don't want to see your ass. If he can come to your house or don't want to come to your house because you told him he can't come because he's wearing a damn dress or skirt. I'm not coming in. I'm not coming. Then he don't want to see your ass either. Moving right along.
And so that person that is really rocking a gay lifestyle is definitely going to make a pass at the person that claims to be straight, but yet wearing a skirt. How could they tell? So could they get mad about the person that's rocking that way, that's trying to get at them?
Look at that skirt. Look at that dress. Pretty dress. Pretty dress. He's saying, can you get mad if a man come at you and you're supposed to not be gay but you're wearing a dress? Are you going to get mad at some man who approached you because you got on a dress and he's thinking that you're down like that? And he wants to bend you over in that dress? Huh? You going to get mad? But you dress like a woman. You dress like a gay person. You dress like a trans. So, you going to get mad? Are you? Sit your tail down.
I don't see how, because if they're wearing a dress, that means that they're rocking the same way, okay? So there's no way that you can tell if that person is straight or gay. So somebody get at them that's rocking that lifestyle. Don't look at the gay person crazy, because that you got that person, you got your sons out there wearing dresses, okay? So if they put on that dress and they get hit up by somebody that's gay, you can't get mad about it, all right? So this is what I'm saying. It is crazy, but this is what it is. And once again, like my family member says, these are a bunch of down low men that is coming out of the closet. Simple as that.
Simple as that. A bunch of down low men. There's a bunch of them, y'all. A bunch of them. Not only down low men, a bunch of men and women who are attracted to children too. And this is what they're showing your children, that is okay. If you have small children, you go to Atlanta and you see some stuff like this, how are you going to explain this to your child? Huh? Men don't dress like this, little Bobby. Men don't dress like this. They're not supposed to. But little Bobby's not going to believe you because he's going to see it all the time. Mommy, I see it in my school. Okay? Little boys who come to school with dresses and skirts on. I see it in my school. So it must be okay. If the school so they can come to school with a dress on or a skirt, it must be okay. And these are your next leaders coming up. 10, 20, 30 years from now. These are your next politicians, leaders. Man, we doomed. We are doomed. I don't know if I'll be here then, but Lord, God forbid this happens. Moving right along. Here we go.
First of all, this is not trending. Second of all, it's not going to trend. Third of all, stop lying on us. First, you know what I'm saying? Whoever these dudes are, that's them. Maybe they got paid for this. Who knows? but ain't no boys or men out here in the world wearing skirts.
He must ain't been in Atlanta. He must haven't been there. But they are wearing skirts, sir. They wearing skirts and dresses. I don't know where you come from. If you live in Atlanta or something, or maybe you just don't get out that much. Or maybe you don't go where the gay population is. I don't know. Maybe you don't go to the mall. But, go to the mall. You see some strange stuff in the mall. I don't know what he talking about. Where he been. All right. But it's out there. It's out there. And there's a bunch of them. More than before. All right. So we don't want to hear from you. We want to hear from somebody who knows. Because evidently you don't know squat.
Okay. Hoochie Daddy shorts barely trended. It barely trended. Every now and then you're in an Atlanta spot or something like that. You might have seen some dudes you might have seen them trickled around here and there, but they barely trended. But on the beach, yeah, you might see some Hoochie Daddy shorts. I mean, swimming trunks is kind of small as is. But ain't no dudes, ain't no boys jacking this. You know what I'm saying? Trends start in high school. Like, high school boys run the culture. High school boys and girls run the culture.
So you trying to tell me every time there's a trend out, it comes from high school? It doesn't come from nowhere else? Just the children, they create the trends? They do? Only kids, not adults? Only kids create the trends. Maybe they create some of them, but they don't create all of them, okay? You got grown-ass men like these guys supposed to be creating trends. They call themselves want to be designers and create something. I'm going to start a trend. I'm going to make some skirts and we're going to be popular. The men going to want to wear this skirt, okay? So these are grown men. These are not high school kids, even though they look young. They probably in the early 20s or mid 20s or something like that, but they still considered grown. They're not high school kids, okay? Trends are not only started by children in school, all right? Do you get me, sir? Do you get me? Wake up now. Some of y'all still sleeping.
What's popping and what's not, okay? So all you got to do is look to them to see what they're saying is cool. That's how it worked when we was in school with the headbands and the band-aids on.
And where you think they get the trends from? Because they saw somebody else wearing it, probably a grown person, okay? Where you think they got the trend from? You think they actually created the trend? All of them? All the middle school, high school kids? All of them? Ooh, Lord. Some people.
Phases, the Nelly errors, the G-Unit errors, the Big T's, all of that was what we was doing in high school. That was what was popping. Ain't no high school boys going to school with this on. Trust me, it ain't gonna happen. So y'all can stop with the propaganda, the fakeness, this is the new fashion wave. Ain't no boys wearing that. I promise you. So cut it out. We don't, it is not trending. So I'm seeing this thread on Facebook just big and popular and popping. No, it is not trending and it won't trend. You know what I'm saying? So cut it out. Y'all can stop pushing that agenda. Cut it out. It's a wrap for all of that. We not letting this slide neither. And they bogus as hell for taking that paycheck to even do this, because that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Where they real social media is at, I promise you they ain't wearing it. They ain't doing it.
He's in denial, poor thing. He said this is not trending. This is not trending. This is a lie. Y'all believe anything you want to believe. But this right here is not trending. I refuse to believe that men will walk around in skirts. I refuse to believe that. My heart is telling me that this is a lie. That's what he's saying. This is not trending. They were paid to do this. Okay, if you think they was paid to do that, don't you think other guys gonna be paid to do that too? So all them people walking around in them red dresses and skirts and stuff like that you saw on the previous video, you trying to tell me that all of them were paid to dress like that? That what you trying to tell me? Okay, look at this right here.
Oh, we at the mall chat, all skirt swag, nothing else, nothing else.
Type shit. Y'all niggas be sick.
Went to the mall in the skirts. Look at it again.
Oh, we at the mall chat, all skirt swag, nothing else, nothing else.
Type shit. Y'all niggas be sick.
Y'all think they doing that for show, for attention, to get famous, to get viral? Put it on down there, let me know. I just don't understand. Nobody could pay me to do that. Nobody could pay me to do that, y'all. I'm just saying. They know people gonna be taking pictures with them and recording them. They know it. But it don't bother them. Do you think they're sweet? Put it on down there in the comment section. Are they sweet? Or are they? They got a little sugar in there. They got a little sugar in their tail. Put it on down there. All right. Now, look at this right here. What they saying here.
To be honest, I think the skirt trend is really great. And before y'all get in my comment section, I think it's gay. I think it's feminine. It's literally just gladiator outfit. Same thing with toga. Y'all, men have worn skirts before. It's not a big deal. Some trends come back.
Say that again, sir.
To be honest, I think the skirt trend is really great. And before y'all get in my comment section, I think it's gay. I think it's feminine. It's literally just gladiator outfit. Same thing with toga. Y'all, men have worn skirts before. It's not a big deal. Some trends come back.
So he says some trends come back. It's gladiators. Toga. From way back when. They used to wear skirts. Way back in the Bible days, they was wearing skirts and togas and yo, I don't think pants was even invented then, okay? So they didn't have no choice but to wear skirts, togas, robes back then, okay? But now men have options. So they still want to wear skirts. That's what he's saying. It's okay, let the men wear the skirts. No matter what. It's their prerogative. They have the right to wear a skirt if they want to. They do. But you know what though? A job has the right not to hire you because you have a skirt on as a man. We don't care if it comes to your knees. We don't care if it comes past your knees. We don't care if it's near your ankle. I bet you will not go to an interview with a long skirt on or a short skirt on. We have the right not to hire you because we have an image here at our firm, at our business, at our office. Men cannot come in here with skirts on. If we tell women you can't come in here with short mini skirts on, then you can't come in here with a skirt on, sir, because you are supposed to be a man, all right? A straight man. We don't care if you're gay, if you're trans. We have the right to deny you the right. But you know, if we was in the Biden area, you wouldn't have the right. You would have to hire that man in that skirt. You would have to hire him in that short mini skirt, that knee mini skirt, that ankle mini skirt. You would have to hire him, whether he got on makeup or not. You would have to hire him or you would be sued and prosecuted. All right? I'm telling y'all, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, okay? Don't deny it. You might want to check your son's closet, men. to see what they got up in there. If they got cars, see what they got in their cars hiding from you. You know, kids hide stuff, especially teenagers. You might want to check the closet to see if they are in the closet. You might want to check. And if they are in the closet, y'all, I know you're still going to love them. But you got to do that mess when you're out of my house. You can't do that while you're living with me. Now, when you move out, you can do whatever you want. When you have your own place, then that's on you. I'm still going to love you. But that's not what I taught you. Okay? But like they said, many fathers are not in the home. So they don't know how to act like men. They're raised by feminine women. And you can say all you want to. Some women are tough and rough. But evidently, they ain't tough enough if they're a man walking around here in a skirt. All right? I know kids do what they want to. But like I said, you going to do what you want to out of my house. Do you understand, people? With all that being said, go down in the comment section and tell me what you think about this whole thing. Okay? With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch that next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.